Australia menawarkan konsep barter narapidana pada pemerintah Indonesia demi membatalkan hukuman mati 2 warganya. Pemerintah Australia siap membebaskan 3 WNI yang menjadi narapidana di negeri Kangguru jika Indonesia membatalkan eksekusi Andrew Chan dan Myuran Sukumaran.
Dalam sebuah acara di kota Canberra, Perdana Menteri Tony Abbott mengatakan bahwa pemerintah Australia menghormati Indonesia, termasuk persahabatan yang telah terjalin. Tony Abbott menegaskan bahwa Australia akan tetap membela warganya sesuai dengan nilai-nilai yang dijunjung di negaranya. Sementara itu, Menteri Luar Negeri Australia Julie Bishop mengungkapkan jika ia telah mengajukan tawaran pada Menteri Luar Negeri Indonesia Retno Marsudi yang sepakat untuk menyampaikannya kepada Presiden Joko Widodo. Julie Bishop menawarkan pertukaran 3 WNI terpidana narkoba yang kini ditahan di Australia dengan 2 terpidana mati Bali 9 tersebut.
Saya tidak akan membahasnya secara detail, tapi yang saya tahu terdapat tahanan Australia di Jakarta dan di Bali dan ada juga tahanan Indonesia di Australia. Kami membuka peluang untuk pertukaran tahanan. Saya berharap itu bisa dilakukan menurut hukum Indonesia.
Menanggapi hal tersebut, Menteri Koordinator Politik Hukum dan Keamanan Tejo Edi Purdiatno menegaskan pemerintah tidak akan membahas tawaran barter narapidana dengan Australia.
Masalah pertukaran...
Oh, enggak ada, kita tidak pernah membahas sampai sana, itu di luar ranah kita.
Itu tidak pernah ada, Pak? Ada perjanjian atau semacam itu dengan Australia?
Tidak, boleh saja mereka menawarkan, tapi kita tidak masuk pada ranah itu.
Sudah ada permohonan Pak Artejo masuk ke...
Resmi sudah diterima?
Ya, kita tidak pernah menerima hal itu, ya, tetap kita lakukan seperti itu.
Kebetulan baru tadi pagi, Pak, Menteri Luar Negeri Australia, Julie Bishop yang mengatakan bahwa mereka meminta untuk ada pertukaran tahanan.
Ya tentunya mereka akan bicara dengan sesama Menlu ya, dengan Menlu, tapi saya belum dilapori masalah ini.
Menko Polhukam menegaskan eksekusi warga negara Australia terpidana mati kasus narkoba Andrew Chan dan Myuran Sukumaran tetap akan dilaksanakan. Tim TV One mengabarkan.
Presiden Joko Widodo menggelar rapat terbatas dengan sejumlah menterinya. Selain sejumlah menteri terkait rapat terbatas juga dihadiri Gubernur Lampung, Banten, dan Gubernur Sumatera Selatan.
Saya sebagai Presiden,
I, as the President, have to follow the Constitution, which still allows executions, and their verdicts have already been decided by the court.
But you're not only a president, you're also a person. I'm sure you have thoughts about this, you have feelings about this.
kalau Ibu Step datang ke tempat rehabilitasi narkoba,
if you come to the drug rehabilitation centers, you will see the effect drugs have on these people. 4.5 million have to be rehabilitated because of drug distribution, which we are now trying to stop. Don't just look at those people who sell drugs. You also have to look at their victims, 4.5 million people.
But executing them is a very harsh measure. I mean, there's no way out. If you make that decision, there's no turning back the clock. Mistakes can be made. The Indonesian justice system is notoriously corrupt. Can't there be another punishment for them than just to execute them?
saya masih meyakini
I am still convinced that the justice system in Indonesia, if you look at drug crime, is still valid and is based on facts and evidence. That's why when I rejected their clemency, I also looked at their cases. How many drugs they were carrying, how much was distributed, how many kilos they distributed, how many hundreds and thousands of pills were distributed. This is what I looked at.
You looked at all the individual cases?
Iya.
Did you also look at how the people have changed since they've been in prison for a long time? For example, the 2 Australian men are said to be better now. They have been rehabilitated. They are doing good work in prison.
Saya kira keputusan itu,
I think the decision was already taken by the court. We can't discriminate between people from different countries. One more time, I am looking at our national interest. And I see 4.5 million people whose lives are in ruin and who need to